your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming. This is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a new piece of artwork now adorns the Scottsbluff County Administration Building in Gering, meant to be a reminder there are those among us who have served our country and communities, yet battle daily with post-traumatic stress. A framed fabric collage art piece of an American flag was unveiled late Thursday in honor of Marine veteran and former firefighter, EMT, and Scottsbluff Deputy Josh Ruzicka, who succumbed to the difficulties caused by PTSD this past January. Veteran Service Officer Matt Myers told family and friends in attendance that, just like Josh, he too battles with PTSD, which for many veterans is a stigma.
Something they don't talk about. It's something they keep close hold. It's something we don't get help for. We just live with it. And we learn to live with it. Kathy asked me what the resources are available, and you're not going to like my honest answer. There's not a lot. Our most valuable resources is each other. You can find VA healthcare. You can find treatment. The problem with all those things is you have to be willing to do those things.
When asked what Josh would have thought about having such a public memorial in his honor, former wife Beth told us he probably would have had mixed emotions.
Josh never loved attention on himself, so he would probably be a little shy about it being up and having attention on him, but he would love knowing that people were getting help in his honor and that people could get better and know that there's resources out there because of what he went through.
The new piece of art sits on the wall of the stairwell leading to the lower floor where the Veterans Service office is located. Well, two people are in custody as the Nebraska State Patrol leads an investigation into a suspected homicide in the Panhandle. KNEB News has confirmed that on Thursday, investigators had located what were believed to be human remains in rural Box Butte County. According to an NSP spokesperson, investigators are working to positively identify the individual believed to have been the victim of homicide. Cody Thomas says in connection to the case, 26-year-old Tamara Bingham of Alliance has been arrested for first-degree murder, and 36-year-old Matthew Landreth of Alliance is in custody as an accessory to a felony. Thomas says the NSP's active, ongoing investigation has been assisted by the Box Butte County Sheriff's Office, Alliance Police Department, Sheridan County Sheriff's Office, Wing Drug Task Force, and the Sheridan and Box Butte County Attorney's Offices. Meanwhile, Thomas confirmed that the NSP investigation is continuing into a missing person case involving Ibram Anthony Cifuentes, the 32-year-old who went missing from Alliance on August 27th. Anybody with information on that case is asked to contact the State Patrol or their local law enforcement agency. And there will be no trial for the knife-wielding suspect that yielded an all-out response to the Scottsbluff Walgreens last month. On August 12th, 36-year-old Brandon Christian walked into the store near closing time, armed with the weapon, took a handful of sleeping pills, and sat on the floor of the refrigerated section while smoking a cigarette. On Monday in district court, he pleaded guilty to a Class 3 felony charge of possession of a deadly weapon by a prohibited person. In exchange for the plea, a misdemeanor shoplifting charge was dismissed. Judge Andrea Miller accepted Christian's guilty plea and ordered a pre-sentence investigation, with the case set for sentencing on November 14th. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
Welcome back. Our local 6 Regions, One Nebraska group met last week at the Gehring Civic Center to provide stakeholders an update on the priority initiatives they identified at last June's meeting. Rising to the top of the list is affordable housing in western Nebraska, primarily shovel-ready lots, and JEO Consulting Group was on hand to share the progress they've made on the Housing and Infrastructure Assessment Project. Planning Project Manager Phil Lubert says the goal is simple: identify what housing assets already exist, understand what's needed, and create tools to help communities attract developers.
At the end, folks and developers can have some resources to say, this is what this community looks like, there's some economy of scale here, let's come in and develop some housing.
So far, the team has been gathering extensive data from demographics to land use, while also reviewing existing housing and comprehensive plans across the region. They'll combine that with input from local stakeholders through surveys and conversations to make sure the information reflects on-the-ground realities. Well, Governor Jim Pillen wrapped up a productive trade mission to Japan last week, which included meetings with key importers of Nebraska beef and pork. The trade mission also provided opportunities to promote Nebraska-made biofuels and included high-level discussions to strengthen the state's long-standing commercial, cultural, and educational ties to Japan. Last Monday, Pillen highlighted Nebraska's advantages as a biofuel supplier during remarks to a gathering of ethanol buyers in Tokyo. According to the Office of the United States Trade Representative, Nebraska's exports to Japan totaled nearly $700 million in 2024.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff is moving ahead with major upgrades after securing key financial support from the city of Scottsbluff. Executive Director Krista Baird told council members that the theater isn't just a performance venue, but the heart and soul of the community, a place where children, seniors, local performers, and international artists all come together. She said that tariffs have caused skyrocketing prices for upgrades to the lighting and soundboards, and they're at a point where some of their technology is becoming obsolete.
The financial responsibility, we feel it at the theater. It's not something that we take for granted. We've already secured a $75,000 grant from the Oregon Trail Foundation. We, every year in our budget, put aside $25,000 for these upgrades. We never imagined that we would have somebody come in and tell us that your lighting board is not going to be, like it's just going to be non-existent.
To close the gap, the theater requested $50,000 from the city, which they approved in Keno funding. Council members acknowledged the theater's impact and agreed to develop clearer funding guidelines for future requests, but praised the Midwest's role in preserving culture and enriching community life. Well, that is it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.